Who's our biggest foe?
Chinese Communist Party. If you think about even their neighbors, right? Vietnam is very ornery about not being Sinicized, not being absorbed into the Borg of that Chinese Communist Party, right? When you imagine a society that has a social credit score, where they score you on not making any politically offensive statements, or public or private or digitally, and they prevent you from buying a train or bus ticket, or from moving, or from going to school, or from banking, just off of that. Many aspects of what the woke culture is trying to impose in the United States.
Correct.
There's direct correlation. When you see even the echoes of the cultural revolution of the late 60s and 70s, see that in the woke culture here in America. That's our main enemy. And they, unlike the Soviet Union, have a significantly more powerful economy with a, no kidding, very large manufacturing base. They have had some setbacks in the last couple of years. They were truly scared of Donald Trump as a president because of the tariffs and the trade control that he actually pushed back. Because they were like the neighbor that kept moving their fence into your yard 6 inches a year.
Right.
And Trump is the first one that came along ever and said, hey, get the hell back on your side of the line. So they were truly concerned about that. But the now Xi has made himself basically a dictator for life, because usually they would stay for 10 years, and now he's in his third term, and will be forever because he's removed any other obstacles to his rule. And the anti-corruption campaign has really crushed the entrepreneur class. If you think of like a Jack Ma, who's a true unicorn. He was an English, like a high school English teacher, and he builds Alibaba, massive online portal, doing everything, and then
gone.
He disappears, and he resurfaces, a year later, lecturing in a kindergarten or an elementary school in rural China, and they said he'd embraced supervision. How Orwellian is that?
Wow.
And so they've done that to many of their very big entrepreneurs, and so their economy is hurting. So they have a very expensive military that they built a lot of industrial capability, drones and missiles and all the rest. And you have every general that's around Xi Jinping has bought that position. As politically compromised as many of our flag officers are, it's worse in China, much worse, because they bought those positions because it's a corruption thing. But all of them are saying, yeah, we can take Taiwan. Put us in, coach. Let us use our new shiny stuff. It's a very, very dangerous mix.